Hey, good morning, breathers. Um, I'm working on what I'm calling 3 Bs for optimal health. Um, Something I made up relating to my experience in the hospital for one day after crashing my scooter and cracking my head, small concussion, small brain bleed, 3 small cracks in my skull. And I got out in a little over 12 hours. So went in about 11:30 and got out about 1 the next day. And some of the doctors and nurses were, really complimentary, asking me, one, how am I 70 years old and not have any medications, which I thought was more common than that, which is no big deal. And two, they asked me privately, what's my secret? And I kind of laughed. And I talked a little bit, but it made me think, how could I, for anyone who's curious, anyone who wants to try something, wants to try to access their health, not that I'm an expert, and everybody has a different path in life, but there are certain things I could share that have worked with varying degrees for me and other people. So the 3 Bs are build muscle, which I already touched upon a little bit. The second one is eat beef. And the third one is breathe through your nose. So today I'm just going to talk about eating beef. And that can be exchanged for any animal products. Animal products generally, our bodies recognize it, as opposed to like supplements. Sometimes like our supplements we take, our bodies don't always recognize that as food, as sustenance. So the animal products we've been eating since we were walking on 2 feet. And some of you might say we've always walked on 2 feet. Regardless, that's not the point of this conversation. We grew up eating animal products. We grew up eating meat. Animal products have a nice combination of protein and fat that our body absorbs easily. And the importance of eating protein is that the amino acids go in and help rebuild and or just build new muscles. So as we work out, as we walk, as we live our lives, we need, especially as we get older, we need to eat more protein so that we can fight against sarcopenia, which is age-related wasting of muscles. Our hormones are different than they were when we were 16, of course. So we want to provide our body with the necessary nutrients that is going to help us build muscle. And protein is a great nutrient. It's one of the 3: protein, fats, and carbohydrates. And boy, I'll put my little spin in here. You guys can eat. Of course, we all can eat whatever we want. Carbohydrates, there is no recommended amount of carbohydrates, no daily requirement, because we don't need them. Our body can do something called gluconeogenesis, which means we can produce the glucose we need. We need, they say, about 4 grams of glucose, which is about the size of a teaspoon in our body. But most people eat a huge breakfast that's full of sugar and carbohydrates, which our body has to store that away because it doesn't need that much. It stores it away as fat and also pees it out. Oh, by the way, diabetes mellitus, I think that's how you pronounce that last word. What that actually means is sweet pea. So we get more sugar than we need, and our body can produce it. So that's the second thing that really helps us, especially as we age, is to eat preferably red meat, beef, bison, lamb. We can have any animal product is good. Eggs are a very good source. So that's my second B. And then the next time we're going to talk is about the third B, is breathing, and specifically breathing through your nose. Anyway, guys, just wanted to throw that out. Hit me up if you want to talk about anything. If you want to argue with me, I don't want to argue, but all right. Talk to you later. In health, remember, shut your mouth, save your life. Coach Couch out.